Hi everyone, this is Gail at Ladyfingers Sewing Center. I'm working on a Cardinal Rule, which is a wonderful pattern by Bonnie Sullivan, and we have these available as kits. This is a fun applique project that uses Woolies flannel, and I've fused everything down and done most of the blanket stitching around all of the applique shapes. What I'm going to show you now is how to do the triple straight stitching. You can see that our little cardinal foot was stitched with a triple straight stitch using 12 weight Aurifil cotton thread, and the snowflakes were done the same way. So to make these markings so that you know where you're going and where to sew, I have a new pencil that I've been testing. It's called the Ultimate Marking Pencil, and it's white. It is an iron-off pencil, and I found it to be really easy to use, and of course we have these available at the shop. Okay, really nice, and you can just sharpen them with a crayon sharpener or a makeup sharpener, and I found that there's little drag. They work really well. So we're going to do the veins on the holly leaves and also on the Christmas cactus. So I'm going to go around that with an olive colored 12 weight Aurifil thread. And how I'm going to mark it, I'm just going to freehand it. It's not a big deal. Don't get so excited. It's easy to do. Just simply make a nice marking like that. It's easy to see. And here I'm going to do the same. It's just a kind of, just put a little bit of a gentle curve in there, and it'll look fantastic. So just come down like this. And you can mark everything ahead of time, or you can kind of do it as you go. This pencil comes off very easily. It is heat erasable, meaning you can iron it away. But honestly, I think by the time I'm done stitching, the marks will pretty much be gone. So now I'm going to show you how to set up the machine for a triple straight stitch using the 12 weight Aurifil thread on a flannel applique piece. So we're going to go to the screen now, and I'm going to have Bill show you where I'm touching. First of all, I'm using a 20D foot, okay? So whenever you use a 20D foot, you want to make sure that the dual feet is employed. The stitch we're going to do is a triple straight stitch, which is number 6 on a Bernina 790. You can see that the triple straight stitch looks a little bit darker. See how the ticks on it, the stitches look darker than the regular number 1 straight stitch, and that is an indicator that it is a triple stitch. If you're wondering what something is on a Bernina, the best way to find out is ask the machine. See the question mark on the sidebar here? You touch that, and then you touch what you want to know. And here it is, triple straight stitch number 6. It's used for reinforcing heavy seams like on jeans, and it's also used for a decorative effect, which is what we're doing here. Now, I'm not changing the stitch length on this triple straight stitch for what we're doing here. It's perfect the way it is. But if I wanted to alter the stitch length, I would just use the length knobs. And you can see once I've altered the stitch length, the numbers come up yellow. So now I'm going to go back. There we go, back to 3. Now, I need to tell the machine what foot I have on, which I've already done, but I'll show you again. It's foot number 20D. So we touch it and then close out. The other nice thing you can do is tell the machine what needle you're using. And this is more for me than the machine really, but I can touch the needle icon and see this little guy with a bow on it. You touch that and you can actually tell the machine what size and what style of needle you're using. I'm using a Sharp Microtex in a size 100. So I've touched that and I've touched 100, and now the machine will remind me. I know now what needle I have in my machine, and I'm ready to go. I've used a 12 weight Aurifil thread in an olive color, and we will have threads available for you to purchase as well that will match this project. And I'm going to start at the top of the leaf. You can start at the top of the bottom. It doesn't really matter. And I did not bring my bobbin thread up. Some of you like to do that. That's fine. You can. There's no law against it. I just find it's not necessary. And we're going to do the triple straight stitch now. And we'll do our little knot. And you can see that the stitch goes up and back. So you're going to get used to the rhythm of that stitch. And remember, it does go back. and forth, creating the 3-thread layer. This is really easy to do. You can hand stitch these, there's nothing against that, but for me this is really fast and slick, and I like the looks of it. Okay, we're getting close to the end. And now what I do when I stop the stitching is I hit pattern begin, so that the stitch is starting at the top of the stitch pattern, and then I do a knot. I touch the knot icon, and usually when I'm using really heavy thread like this, I'll just stop it with 2 stitches. Okay, and it went up and down twice, and now I'm going to cut my thread. Okay, and that's how we do a triple straight stitch on the Bernina with 12 weight Aurifil thread. Thanks for watching.